Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Nurse Katherine here. Today is the third video of this 4-week series all about travel nursing. The first video was how to become a travel nurse. The second week's video was about negotiating your contract like a boss. And today's video is all about travel nurse orientation. I will be sharing from personal experience what travel nurse orientation is like in hopes to prepare you if you are looking into travel nursing, or if you are a new traveler, or if you're a seasoned traveler and maybe your orientation wasn't quite like mine. Before I get any further into this video, do not forget to subscribe right now to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure you hit that little notification bell to be alerted when new videos are coming out 2 times a week. But other than that, let's get this video started. Okay, to start off, I want to talk about how long my orientation process was. The orientation that I went through for the contract that I'm currently under, which is my first travel nurse contract ever, was 3 days long. I had 3 days of orientation, and then I was solo. I was by myself working as a normal staff nurse on the floor. Orientation is not the same everywhere you go. I have heard from other travel nurses that their orientation was, hey, hi, nice to meet you. Here's your papers, here's your assignment, and I'm over here. Let me know if you have any questions. I have heard that before. That is not what my orientation was like, but do be aware that maybe some places out there might be like that. So now to get back to my orientation, let me talk about day 1 of my orientation. Half of day 1 was all lecture based. We were told about the facility that we would be working in. We were told what you had to wear. We were told all the different rules and regulations of that facility. After all the lectures were over, we then went on to hands-on skills. The hands-on skills that we needed to learn were how to work their IV pumps, how to work their blood glucose machines to check those patients' sugars, and lastly, how to use restraints. Every facility is a little bit different in what technology they use or restraints they use, so that was something that we needed to get signed off on that first day before we could go work on the floor ourselves. So we partnered up with another travel nurse and we got checked off on all of those skills. We got our computer logins, and then of course we got our health stream logins. We took a lunch break, and then once we came back from our lunch break, we had Epic training. The facility I am working at currently has Epic charting, so I am familiar with Epic charting, which I'm very thankful to have that background in Epic charting, but not all travel nurses who were going to that facility did. So we took probably 6 hours of that day just to talk about the charting system. So all in all, that was day 1. Day 1 was very administrative and lecture-based kind of material. Now let's get to day 2. This was a little bit more fun. Day 2 started off with health streams. I did all of my health streams by lunchtime. So I completed all the education that was assigned to me on health stream and completed all of that because I wanted to get out onto the floor. So after lunch, I went onto the floor to orient. And if you're tracking here, you'll notice that this is already day 2 and I'm on the floor, and there was only 3 days of orientation. Not everybody had this opportunity to get onto the floor on day 2. It just depended upon how fast you got those health streams finished. So now I'm on the floor, I'm following a nurse around, and I'm already giving medications. This is my second day at this facility, and I'm already giving patients medications. I did not take an assignment that second day. I was just following and helping that nurse that they assigned me with. Now, let's fast forward to day 3. Day 3 consisted of working on 2 different units. I am floating in between units at this facility, so half of the day was spent in ER overflow and half of the day was spent on the med surge unit. I again was partnered up with another nurse. I did not take my own assignment, and I just kind of followed them. I saw where everything was, and this helped a lot to remember where things were at in the building and how to get place to place, because it's a very small hospital that I'm working at and I'm not used to that. So things are done very differently. So I'm very thankful I had that third day of orientation to follow that nurse just to get my feet in it a little bit more. And that is it. That is what my orientation was like as a travel nurse. I have been told this is a great orientation that I experienced. I have heard some not great stories about travel nurse orientation, but I will say I am thankful for this orientation that I received. If you have any questions about travel nurse orientation, let me know, comment below. There may be other travel nurses out there that see your comments and can answer for you if I cannot answer your question. Other than that, that is it for today's video. Thank you for tuning in. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and comment below. But that's it. I'll see you in the next video, and have a wonderful week, everyone.